It's time for Michigan's retirement coach, Mike Douglas.
How to turn your savings into income without running out. Listen, in retirement, you need guaranteed income. You need a flexible spending plan, and you need a smart tax and withdrawal savings. But the key is this. It's not about having a complicated plan to avoid running out of money. You just need a plan going in and understand it. Number one, you have to know your income needs. You can calculate your basic monthly expenses, build a floor of income from guaranteed sources, Social Security, pension, annuities, whatever. You need some guaranteed floor-based income that can't go down when the market goes down. It removes fear because you know that your essential expenses are covered and protected against longevity risk. That gives peace of mind. Number one, know your income needs. Number two, you need to create a withdrawal strategy. You need to determine what that safe withdrawal rate is in a way that you feel comfortable. You may start with 4 to 5% of your savings in year one, but then adjust it as inflation goes or so on. A lot of times we tell clients, we know what we want our baseline to look like, how much we want to have in savings. If we have a good year in the market, maybe pull a little extra out. If we have a bad year in the market, maybe we pull back on the spending a little bit for 1 year. Again, not on our basic expenses, but on some extra spending. Understand withdrawal rates. Be flexible. Don't be rigid on some certain rules, but adjust your spending based on market conditions, inflation, and on life need. What you want to do. If you have a big trip coming up, adjust for it. If you have some big expenses coming up, a roof, a repair, or whatever, just adjust the plan. Don't be dogmatically married to any one thing. Have a withdrawal strategy in place and then adjust as you need. Number three, build a bucket strategy for stability. Listen, we all know there's some model of this bucket system, but basically you have 3 buckets, a short-term, midterm, and long-term buckets. The more short-term, the less risk. So if I have a bucket for 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 years, it's not very risky because I need that money soon. The mid-range bucket, it's got a little bit more leash in the market. I allow it to grow and to do some things, but I can't have it experience catastrophic loss because in a couple of years, I'm going to move that into my short-term bucket. And then finally, my long-term bucket. These are growth stocks. It's money that's out there. It has the most leash, the most potential for good and bad volatility. By diversifying it this way, I know that my cruise next year or my house remodel that I'm doing in 2 years isn't at risk when the market pulls back. My risk is down on money that I need soon. My risk is up on money that I don't need anytime soon. So that's number 3. Number 4, take Social Security strategically. Understand when it makes most sense for you and your family to take Social Security. A lot of times people tell you, you need to wait till 70 to get your maximum benefit. That's great, unless you die at 71. If you take it late, then you want to make sure you live long enough to get your most bang for your buck and get your money back. On the other hand, if you're still working, taking it at 62 can be detrimental. If you're earning high levels of income and taking Social Security benefits, they're going to withhold your Social Security, then eventually pay it back to you. So maybe you don't do that. Let it roll up by 8% while you're working. Once you hit full retirement age, a lot of options become available. You can work full time and take your full Social Security benefit. There's good options, but understand it's a strategy. Don't just be willy-nilly about it. Don't be burdened by it. Build it as part of the thing. I want to have an income strategy. I want to understand my buckets. I want to understand all these things. And when I take Social Security matters. But don't take generic advice. Do the plan that makes the most sense for you and your family. And number 5, finally, have a tax plan. A plan on not just when I take money out of my accounts, but what are the tax consequences of that? If I take money out of my IRA, does it affect how much I get in Social Security benefits? People would typically say no. However, if you take a big withdrawal from your IRA, 2 years later, they're going to use that to determine how much you pay in Medicare premiums. And then they withhold those Medicare premiums from your Social Security benefit. So when you take a big IRA withdrawal, it can cause lower Social Security income 2 years from now. We just want to understand how these things relate. When and where I take money out, that's the distribution phase of life. We have accumulation to grow our accounts, preservation to retire on, and distribution is when I take money out of my accounts, how is it taxed? How much is left for my kids and grandkids? How is this money taxed on the way out? Having a strategy to minimize that number. We can't avoid all taxes, but man, I don't feel like donating extra money to the government just because I didn't know the rules. If we can choose to pay taxes on our terms rather than the government's, a lot of times we can pay less. Knowing the rules helps you play within the rules and then win within the rules. you can reduce your lifetime taxes and allow you to keep more of what you've saved. Listen, at the end of the day, there's a few action items you can do, things you can take away from this. Number one, determine your expenses, understand how much you need in income, and secure your income. Number two, build strategies to show how savings can fill the gap. Number three, understand how Social Security and tax planning factor into your life. And then finally, keep 1 to 3 years of cash on hand in low-risk accounts to make sure that you can ride out any market swings. If you want help turning these strategies into a plan that's customized for you, reach out to us at michigansretirementcoach.com or click on the link posted.
Thanks for listening to Michigan's Retirement Coach with Mike Douglas. To learn more, visit michigansretirementcoach.com.
Michael Douglas is an investment advisor representative of Stewards Wealth Planning, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Financial professionals are not licensed in all 50 states. To find out if Michael Douglas is licensed in your state, please call 517-323-7526. Stewards Wealth Planning, LLC is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Michael B. Douglas, NPN number 9650939.